Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Thank you. Thank you all for that warm welcome. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here today to talk to you about the American economy. America has a great tradition of being an economic power, a tradition built on conservative principles, fiscal responsibility, small government, and low taxes. Throughout the last 100 years, the American economy has risen when those conservative principles were applied properly, and fallen when they were abandoned. Under Ronald Reagan's conservative economic policy, we experienced the boom of the 1980s. But since Reagan, America has been drifting off course, further and further from the conservative principles that best govern our economy. Recently, economic indicators have increasingly shown a downward trending economy. Abandoning conservative economic principles has brought us here. Now, we must regain those principles to revitalize the economy. I've created a new economic plan that will bring the American economy back and make it strong again by returning to the basic principles that have driven past successes. We must encourage consumer spending. In order to effect that, I propose tax cuts for middle and low-income families. This will put more money into the hands of those middle and low-income families, the largest group of American taxpayers. More money to these families will keep spending up and ensure that jobs are not lost. I also propose tax cuts for small business, a delicate yet essential cog in the economy, to help prop them up. In times of economic hardship, we must stick to the important conservative principle of fiscal responsibility. The hard work and success of American troops in Iraq will allow us to keep government spending down as we attempt to boost the economy. The situation in Iraq has improved to the extent that it is safe to bring home 40,000 American troops in April. By reducing the number of American troops in Iraq to pre-surge levels, we will conserve a large amount of money, which will offset the effects of our consumer-friendly tax cuts. The current situation in Iraq is one of great stability, and it will only get more stable as time goes on. I anticipate that soon, Iraq will be independent enough that we can bring home more American troops and conserve even more money. America has a great tradition of innovation. Innovation has always fueled our economic growth. New manufacturing techniques fueled the economy at the turn of the 20th century. The computer boom of the 1980s fueled our economic growth then. The final step in my new economic plan will not only generate innovation and drive the economy, but it will also ensure the security of the environment that we live in for our children and grandchildren. I plan to stimulate innovation in the rapidly growing eco-industry through a series of tax incentives directed at innovators in the environmental market. Companies who debut new, efficient energies alternative to oil will receive tax credits. In addition to helping the environment and stimulating the economy in the short run, researching alternative energies will ensure economic stability in the long run by reducing our dependence on foreign oil. Additionally, I will include tax incentives to companies who retrofit manufacturing equipment to be more environmentally friendly. Our economy is currently trending downwards, but it does not need to sink into a recession. By reapplying the conservative principles that have always guided us to prosperity, we can create a new American economic boom out of the shadows of recession by putting money into the hands of the American consumer, spending smartly and conservatively, and capitalizing on the gains of the emerging environmentally friendly economy. Conservatism has always worked for America, and I plan to bring the economy back to the fundamental principles that made America great. Thank you, and God bless America.